Hey guys, before I can show you the new glitch, I have to explain the synergy between the glowing hourglass and the void items for those that don't know about it yet. Normally, when using the hourglass, its charges will be gone and you have to refill it, but this is not the case if you absorb the glass with the void item. This allows you to use the time reversal to nullify every mistake you make. You can even use it twice in one room to stay in that room and just rewind all changes to it. The repeatable use in a single room is really buggy. There are multiple known ways to abuse this. The main thing is the ability to multiply familiars like flies and mini Isaacs. As you can see here, the game is really confused. Each use of the glass will cause it to give you a new set of familiars because it thinks that you lost your previous ones. However, this glitch doesn't magically multiply all types of familiars. It only works with small ones that are not bound to an item, like blue flies, wisps, clods or charmed enemies. The bug is also not able to straight up multiply regular item familiars, like for example Brother Bobby, but there is still one familiar that has a very interesting interaction here. The familiar in question is Succubus. Something really weird is happening when you use the same room rewind trick while having the item. Look at my damage stat here. Every time I rewind the room, I get a damage boost for a moment that instantly goes away. The boost is also getting bigger and bigger with each subsequent rewind. The counter on the top left shows that I get one more Succubus every time I use the glass, but stepping into the aura clearly shows us that it is only one familiar. The aura of Succubus grants a 50% damage increase that stacks with itself, but as we can see here, Isaac only gets 1.75 damage when stepping into it, so it's only 1. The rewind probably works in a way that makes a copy of the familiar spawn and then instantly remove it when the game realizes that you already have that familiar. The next time you use the hourglass, the game thinks you had 2 succubi at the start of the last room and creates 2 copies that get deleted. The next time 3, then 4 and so on. Each time we use the voided glass, the short damage boost will increase by another 50% up to ridiculous heights. But we lose it anyway, so what's the point? Well, of course, that was just a rhetorical question. We obviously add rock bottom to keep the stack damage forever. The short moment after the rewind is more than enough. For some reason the glitch stops working at the equivalent of 34 succubi, despite the familiar cap being 64. But I think over 3 million damage should be enough, right? By the way, all the glitches shown in the video also work without the void item. You only need a battery on the ground. Just leave the room and use the hourglass to port back into it. Now grab the battery and immediately use the hourglass again to rewind the current room. This will bring the battery back and you can perform the same loop as before. This trick is way easier to get compared to the void version, and it makes the glowing hourglass a top tier item for both Tainted Apollyon and Tainted Eve and their minions. And of course, this method also reduces our newly found Succubus glitch to just a 3 item combo if you want to get any use out of it. We sadly do need rock bottom this time. I hope you enjoyed this niche little mechanic. The same room glowing hourglass glitches are all kinda cool, but I think they should probably get fixed. What do you think? Let me know in the comments.
He's the number one,
Isaac!
God's favorite son. His flowing robes reach down from heaven.